Amara Blake transferred to Queensway Academy in the middle of the term. It wasn't because she got expelled or moved across the country. Her mom got a job offer uptown, and suddenly they were living in a condo with central air, and Amara was expected to start wearing a uniform and calling teachers sir. Her first impression of Queensway was that it was clean. Too clean. Like someone wiped it down before every period. The students didn't walk, they glided. The teachers spoke like they had something better to do, and the lockers didn't jam. Her old school had rusted lockers and loud hallways. Here, even the chaos felt rehearsed. At lunch, she walked into the cafeteria with a full tray and no intention of eating in a corner. She scanned the tables and made her choice. Right in the middle of the room, where the air was thick with perfume and people didn't whisper, they judged. She sat down at a table already full of the loudest and most polished students. No one said anything at first. Then a guy with clear skin, polished shoes, and the type of smile you don't trust raised his brow. "You're in my seat," he said. Amara didn't look up right away. She picked up her fork and took a bite of rice. This seat was empty. I sat down. "You're new," he said, like that explained everything. "I noticed." The table went quiet. Then one of the girls let out a low laugh. Someone across the room started filming. "I'm Tega," he said after a second. Amara still didn't look up. "Good for you." That clip hit Instagram before the lunch bell rang. Caption: New girl humbles Tega in the middle of lunch. Dead. By sixth period, everyone had seen it. By dismissal, someone had filled her locker with pink glitter slime. It took 10 minutes and 2 paper towels to clean it out. She wasn't even mad. She wrote a note and slid it into locker 326. Try harder. The next morning, there was a single rose on her desk in English class with a note. Your move. By the end of the week, the school was split. There were group chats and memes. Someone made stickers. Half the class was Team Tega. The other half was Team Amara. The teachers pretended not to notice. It was dumb, but it was also fun. On Monday, both Amara and Tega were assigned detention for triggering the fire alarm during chemistry. They said it was a prank. Neither of them admitted anything. They were told to clean out the records room. It was a dusty space full of old files and stacked boxes. Tega leaned against a shelf while Amara pulled open drawers. You don't like people, do you? He asked. I like people who mind their business, she said. He smiled. You like to win. I like people who are what they get. Same. They worked quietly for a while. Amara reached for a folder marked scholarship records, internal use only. It fell open across the floor. She started gathering the pages and froze. Wait, she said. Where's Ethan Mensa's name? Who? He's top of year 12. I saw him on the debate board. Tega checked the sheet. She was right. Ethan's name wasn't there. Neither was Jada Liu or Leo Morgan, all known to be top-performing students. He frowned. Carlton manages these lists, he said. Your advisor? She asked. He nodded slowly. They didn't say much after that. They just kept reading. They found deleted names, mismatched scores, and adjusted ranking dates. 3 students who should have qualified for full academic scholarships had been replaced with students from families that donated heavily to the school. Amara looked at him. You still want to win? What do you mean? You've been winning in a rigged game. Tega sat back. Let's fix it. Over the next 2 weeks, they worked together. Amara handled the system, password resets, metadata, pulling hidden files. Tega handled the people, asking quiet questions, collecting copies of recommendation letters, and listening when teachers slipped up. They met in the library after hours, shared snacks during group study periods, and passed notes in class pretending to hate each other. At some point, it stopped being about revenge. They laughed more, talked more, started texting at night, mostly memes, sometimes actual feelings. They didn't talk about it. Neither of them had time for distractions. They had a plan. On the day of the school assembly, they arrived early. Tega plugged in the projector. Amara uploaded the audio recording and set the screen to autoplay. Carlton stood at the podium with the principal. The room was full. Students, parents, board members. He started speaking. Today we recognize excellence. The students who've shown top performance in this academic year. That's when the screen lit up. A voice played to the speakers. Amara's voice, recorded from detention. Deleting students from the scholarship list? Replacing them with donors' kids? Seems like Queensway has different rules for different wallets. Then came screenshots, login timestamps, edited files, administrator approvals from Carlton's account. The room was silent. Carlton tried to interrupt. This is out of context. Tega stood up. You told me I earned my spot, he said. So did they. The principal turned to staff. Security walked up. Carlton didn't finish his sentence. He was removed before the end of the day. The next morning, the new scholarship list was posted. Amara's name was at the top. Students walked by and nodded. Some smiled. Some looked away. But no one messed with her locker. Tega was waiting near the courtyard, leaning on the rail. You made the list, he said. She nodded. You still hate me? I never hated you, she said. You just annoyed me. He laughed. Want to go back to hating each other? Might be safer. She smiled. Maybe. They didn't hug, didn't hold hands, didn't make any promises. She walked past him. He turned and watched her go.